I think, unfortunately, Anan, what we've seen time and time again is that there is truly, truly a lack of regard and respect for Black lives in particular. And it's really infuriating. I'm no longer sad. I am angry. I am outraged, as are millions of Americans, allies, advocates, and those who are constantly in the crosshairs of our incredibly broken police system. It is abhorrent. That video, if anyone saw it, I could not bring myself to watch that sort of trauma inflicted on that young man. But the reality is that this is a situation in the United States that is unlike any other country in the entire world. It stems, of course, from racism and white supremacy, but we don't see a call or actual actions happening to make change.
There was a Gallup poll that was done very recently, and it showed that 72% of Black Americans believe major changes in policing are needed. We've got the George Floyd Policing Act, which passed the House of Representatives twice, but stalled in the United States Senate. In fact, Senator Tim Scott, a Black U.S. senator who is part of the Republican Party, called it a non-starter. So what is it going to take to get any kind of meaningful change?
Well, I think it's going to take changing some of our elected officials in some of these places. I don't see really a path forward in the legislature right now. I think right now, of course, I don't think it'll pass the House, and it certainly won't get through and get 60 votes in the Senate. So right now, we're at a difficult spot. But I think one of the things that we're going to see, at least on Tuesday, at least I hope, that the President of the United States will make this an issue and start to really use his bully pulpit to make sure that Americans know how important police reform is, how it is so vital to a lot of communities, particularly Black and brown communities, to have safety from the people that they pay to keep their communities secure and safe. So I don't necessarily see that there's going to be any kind of legislative change in the future. In the immediate future, but hopefully, I believe that there will be changes, in terms of who we vote for, and that will lead to legislative change